Yo, so today's episode is gonna be a quick one since first of all I don't have time. Second of all, my food is right in front of me and I want to eat it. But since I have no time, I have to film the video first so that I can like kind of speed it up. Figure what I mean? Because I feel like I'll be interrupted if I film the video after eating. But yeah, anyways. So there's three things that came to my mind today, and yeah, I wrote them down or a couple of notes, and so I'm just gonna read it. So the first one is because I think the title of this video is gonna be "Your brain is deceiving you." Basically, there's a lot of cases you can see this in. Obviously, like for example, your brain tricks you to play video games, your game tricks you, or others manipulate your emotions so that your brain deceives you into buying something, for example. Or in the case that I'm talking that I want to talk about today is when you're talking to someone else, right? And you or the other person, doesn't matter, says something that kind of leaves things uncertain, they're kind of unclear. And so this feeling of uncertainness is always when your brain starts to imagine all kinds of scenarios. When your brain goes, you see it basically a lot when, especially like in the dating scene, because when people, or like I've seen it at least like when boys break up with girls, and then the girls like arguing and saying like, why are you breaking up with me? And silence is just the best uh, option to that situation, because it will leave her wondering, what the fuck does he know that I did this? Or her mind will just go to the worst things she can imagine. And so the same like right here, but this time, like, it can just be done unintentionally. That's also why so many people overthink, you know basically. That's actually, yeah, overthinking is just a perfect example. Like, so many times during the day, I read this somewhere on a website or in a book, I don't remember. It basically said that, like, I don't know the correct like percentage, but like, so many thoughts you think during the day are just imaginary. They will never manifest in the real world. Because I noticed this like before I started self improvement, for example, because back then I always imagined like different scenarios, because I was shy and shit, because I had no confidence. So whenever I went up to speak, when I had to speak with someone, I always imagined like 10 different scenarios that the conversation could go to, but it never went in any of those directions, because usually I just didn't take the step. So yeah, your brain is fucking deceiving you, letting you imagine all kinds of things. And in that case, what you just need to do is talk. Because, for example, today, right, such a situation happened. So that's obviously how I got to this topic today. And that question annoyed me. Like, literally, it felt like it felt like an eternity, but in reality it was just 3 hours. It really felt like I was like this thought was plaguing my mind for over a day, like multiple days. And so just fucking ask, at that point, because it felt so long, I just had to like ask the person in question. And like, and then we cleared the misunderstanding, because that's all that's going to happen if you don't talk. It's just going to create a misunderstanding, either in your mind and their mind, or in both minds. So talk, fucking talk. That's also why so many, like, literally, as far as I know, like, talking is a very important aspect in a relationship. Because, like, as I just said, like, otherwise you will be imagining all kinds of things. And there's also like, in this one manhwa that I read recently, basically just um, the fucking characters, like, one person was shy and didn't talk, and she looked kind of cold, and the other person thought that she was mad at her, but she just didn't know how to interact with people, and so that also created a misunderstanding, which which caused hate between them, and like almost, and so just fucking talk, basically just fucking talk. Then the next thing that popped into my mind just a few minutes ago was that, like, I was, I don't know how, whoa, sorry, I don't know how I got to this thought, but basically, that there are two types of people, because, like, especially like when I remember now how I got this thought, because I thought about my self improvement journey, and so two types of people: those who like approach everything, like for example talking to some random people, or going to the gym, or doing a new activity. They approach it either with this mindset of like, yeah, I'll just try it out and see how it goes. And then there are those who take it as a task, or they really don't want to do it, basically wanting to do it and not wanting to do it. And well, I noticed this also because there are quite a lot of people, and I didn't even think of that. For me, it was unknown. Basically, I wouldn't have imagined that when you start self improvement, because for me, self improvement is my life basically. Like, I didn't decide to be on self improvement for 10 years now. No, I decided to be on self improvement for the rest of my life since I discovered it. And basically, I didn't know that there were people who like needed a break from this. And yeah, so that's also a realization that played part, like an aspect that played part in this realization of the two types of people. Because, for example, me at the beginning of self improvement, right? I didn't like it. Of course, it was hella uncomfortable, but now I really enjoy doing things, and I like, for example, like let's take the gym. At the beginning, I didn't really want to go. Now I fucking love the gym, and this mentality that I love doing uncomfortable things, like that has just spilled over basically to all areas of my life, because now I also love talking to random people. Like, I really fucking like it. And before self improvement, I was afraid to talk to I was just shy. I wouldn't say afraid, but like I just didn't want to talk. I didn't know what to talk about and shit. So yeah, that's that. Then um, gym, social skills, and what else? The fuck, I just forgot. Anyways, and yeah, so basically that I just have this mindset of, yeah, why the fuck should I not do it? Because like I have the mindset of, let's just do it and see where it goes. And that's why I'm like also super spontaneously, like I decide things pretty quickly, I would say. Like, if I see this thing and I let my brain think for a couple of minutes, and if that's difficult to say. No, that was a wrong approach. Basically, just as I do right now, like I just let my brain think and say whatever the fuck comes into my mind, right? And yeah, I forgot. See, but that's also the case. That's a bit difficult with this, because I don't. Sometimes I just talk into a dead end, basically. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. I basically have this mindset of just trying it out, and not making it feel like a task. Not, yeah, right. That's a good way. Basically, the way I see it is, yeah, let's just do it and see where it goes, instead of, nah, I really don't want to do it. I will only do it if I have to. Because the way that I see it is like, why the fuck does it matter what people I talk to right now, or what people I approach right now, if in 10 years, or what kind of shit I do if in 10 years, or even shorter, they won't remember. Like, people who laughed at me won't remember, and even if they will, what the fuck? bruh, I'm going out, I'm improving myself, I'm improving my social skills, I'm improving my life. What are you doing? You're doing the exact opposite. You're worsening the position of the condition of. You're just worsening your life. And last thing, right? This is a thought because as you can see, I wear this chain right now. Because with the crossover. No, I won't show it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, and basically I have this, and I also have a couple of rings. I won't bother to take them out now because, like I said, I don't have much time. And fuck. Yeah, basically, when was it? Was it 20? When was it? I don't even fucking remember. But anyways, like quite a few years ago, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. I think 3 years ago was the first time that I made a new friend, and I discovered the this style of wearing rings and chains, and I really liked it. So I ordered a couple of rings with him. We even got a matching yin yang ring, but he lost it in the snow because he had the white one. I have the black one. That's a shame. But he's also like a person who loses a lot of things, so it's no surprise. But also like the other rings that I all ordered, they were too small, and that's why I didn't wear them. And now, like since a year ago, I started like everyone at my school started buying chains and wearing chains and rings, and I'm like, I started this shit, but I was too skinny to fucking wear them. That's the only shame. Like literally the thinnest or the smallest ring that I had fit like between this area of the thumb, but it was also like kind of stuck here, so it was really really loose, and all my other fingers were way too thin, so that's why I didn't wear them. A necklace, well, since like right, the cross is here. How do you see it even? If I no, you don't. Anyways, yeah, and the fuck, I don't remember. Anyways, this is also cool. I really like this chain, but I really have to say, still, I'll still hide it from my mom because it was 100 fucking euros, and my dumbass bought it when I was like, when I discovered rings and chains and shit. Damn, I really spent 100 euros on this shit. Right. Anyway, so that's all that I wanted to talk about, and like I said, because I don't have time, which is why this is it for today's episode. I hope you could take something from it. Yes. Goodbye.